Sorry about that. I was distracted.
Oh shit.
Um
Distractions? I'm being distracted too. It's okay.
welcome back to Spectrum Squared. This is episode 4, episode 5, episode 4,
Five, 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 five,
5.
five.
Okay, 5. We're on episode 5 now. We are for those who don't already know, we are two individuals with a level of autism that is different between the both of us.
Yes.
Um we are both interested in random things and learning more and more about each other and the rest of the community that we're building each day.
Hmm.
So if you guys don't already know, we both do things on the side. We already have progress and progression in different areas. My name is Brose. His name is Joker. We are both co-hosts together. So if you ever hear one of us say host, co-host, co-host, host, whatever, tomato, tomato, if you hear us say that back and forth between each other, it's because we share this together. We are both in one unison as a person, technically. Um, but so we'll start off like we normally do. Joker, how has your week been? I remember you saying something earlier a little bit about, maybe there was something going on with pool or something.
Yeah, so our team is actually dissolving and our captain's not going to be there anymore, which kind of sucks. But in the same sense, it gives me the opportunity to build a new team
Gotcha.
and take some of the same people and make it, I wouldn't say better, I would say stronger. I would say stronger, give us the opportunity to move to different places, move
Oh yeah.
to move to a different level of professionalism, if that makes sense.
So you
Uh,
trying to go pro
I
in
mean,
pool?
oh yeah, no, 100%. That's always the dream. Will it ever happen? No,
I
I'm
ain't
not.
know that about you.
I'm not.
I ain't know
Yeah,
you was trying to go pro in pool.
I mean, if you check out my TikToks, you'll see I play pool
I've
there.
seen. I look, motherfucker. I first of all, I've been on your lives. First of all, that's first of all. Second of all, I ain't never heard you ever speak of wanting to go pro in pool. Now, hey, look, I'm not the one to try to shoot down nobody's dream. We all
Don't shoot
know
down
this.
my.
My
You're a
dreams,
dream shooter. You're a
uh,
dream shooter.
you fucking wish. My, first of all, good sir, my dreams have been fumbled so many times, it's unreal. What are you
Perfect.
talking about, a dream shooter? I push
Perfect.
motherfuckers to do better.
I mean,
Anyways,
we love that around here.
Anyways, I never knew that. That's interesting to
Yeah.
know. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
If we talk about dreams, I feel like my one of my major dreams that I want to do is learn how to play the guitar, which
Okay.
is we got one back there, but I don't know how to play it. I don't know how to play it, bro. And the craziest part is, hold on, watch this.
While he steps away, I'm gonna just say there are YouTube videos to help you learn.
Exactly. But I'm really bad at stuff like that.
I mean, oh,
So
it's a pretty
yeah,
acoustic, pretty acoustic.
this is Britney's guitar. It's
Okay.
not tuned. It is not tuned. I'm not even gonna hold you. And as you can see, I am really small to be trying to play this big ass guitar. This
Yes.
motherfucker is huge. However, yeah, it's one of those things though where I definitely want to learn eventually. And I do have respect for people who already know how to play
Oh, absolutely.
instruments. Because it's not an easy task. Keeping
No,
yourself on beat, and then with me being as distracted as I am.
as you can be.
Right, exactly. It's definitely different. Don't you fucking fall out of there. No,
Squirrel.
she'll fucking hurt me. No, don't do that. I'm tiny. She kicked my ass. Okay.
She'll grab the chancla.
She'll grab the chunkla. But I'd be a part of a statistic. Anyways,
Well, you might already be a part of that statistic. It's okay.
anyways,
That's
so
what we're
yeah,
all
no, I
about here,
want to
being a
learn how to
statistic.
play. I want to learn how to play a guitar for sure.
Okay.
That's something I really want to do. and obviously play video games for people. I enjoy spreading that emotion, that love, to anybody that'll listen, anybody that'll see that type of stuff. Because maybe one day we'll do a backstory reveal for me and you.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Maybe
think that'd be
maybe
fun.
later on down in the future, because there's a lot that people just don't know, and that's
Mm,
kind of the perfect uh part about it. Um,
the perfect port,
but yeah, no, so yeah, the port. Sorry, my bad. My
perfect,
brain, my
perfect
brain,
porta,
my
perfect
brain.
segue.
Perfect explanation towards why I'm here. Um, but yeah, no, there's been a lot of stuff that I've wanted to do in my life, but I've never actually gotten the chance to full-fledged do it. You know what I mean?
Look, and as long as these people know I don't have you here against your will,
Oh, absolutely not.
this is a willful conversation that we have on a weekly basis. Um, oh, Dutch Bros.
I got a Dutch Bros pen. Yee.
We have these conversations all the time, actually. Well, not really anymore. We're both very busy individuals. With
Bro, I
me,
worked 50 hours a week.
look, with me starting my new job, I've not been able to game as much with you guys. With you working nights, you've not
Dude,
been
who you
able to.
telling?
You've been not been able to game with me. So this is really our time to catch up and
Right.
and re rekindle, if you will. Um,
Yeah, learn more about each other, but also on top of that, talk about the good old days, like Timothy right up here on top of the microphone. Anybody that doesn't know, you haven't seen the last episode, you need to go check out episode 4 because we named the duckies, and I
listen,
have quite a
Jaquaqulin.
few of them.
How is Jaquaqulin?
Jaquaqulin?
Yeah. Oh, there she is.
No,
There's nope,
no,
nope.
no, no. This was
Mm,
Jaquaqulin.
yep. And the gold
She
was
went
Aaron and Balake.
Balake. That's what his name was. I need to write that on him. Do I got a pen? Hell no, I don't. Fuck. All right, we're gonna have to wait. I'll find a Sharpie eventually. My bad. My bad.
He said, "Wait, hold up, hold up, wait a minute.
We in the middle of something here.
You
Oh,
you about to turn yourself into a statistic. It's okay."
bruh. I do like there's so much shit that's happened this week. And it's
Yeah,
so fucking unreal. A lady came into the store. She was on the phone with her friend, and they were supposed to be getting like a vape or whatever. And
yeah.
as they were walking through, her and him, they were on the phone. They were talking shit back and forth, and I overheard it. And he started saying something to me directly, and I'm like, first of all, I
The
don't even
fuck you
know who the
talking
fuck
about?
you are.
Right,
And like I started firing shots back. Well, he had something
right.
he wanted to say, so I listened real close, and he said something that was just kind of like egregious. And I stopped, looked at her, I looked at the lady, and I was like, "Ma'am, does he support flock cameras?" And he just stops and goes, "Hell no, I don't support that AI bullshit." And she started dying. She was like, "And he got your ass," just like that. And I'm like, "I didn't do anything. I just fucking, I responded with a question. I had a question. You answered."
Look, it's funny that you brought that up because that's where we're going with tonight.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, we're gonna be going with flock cameras. It's gonna be a little bit
Yeah,
interesting, a little bit testy. Um,
yeah, no, definitely.
this is a hugely debated concept. Hugely debated concept because it was with the flock cameras. What I've been looking at is it's in a way it's an invasion of privacy because it's yes, it's taking a picture of your license plate, but it's also taking a picture of your vehicle. Can it depict who is driving said vehicle? No.
Yes, it can.
Not all of them.
There's
Not all of them.
no, no, but they're using a network.
Correct. So it's
And that
used.
network is able to come up with different answers for different people, and it's not hard to do. All you need is a little USB flash drive and one of those little cameras, and you can collect so much data, it's
Hmm.
unreal, including people's faces, their names, their
Hmm.
age, their height, their weight. Like, a
Yep.
lot of people keep that shit private. Why the fuck
Oh
do I want to
yeah.
let you take my shit?
Right. Like why do I want to tell you that I'm 5'9", 165 pounds? The fuck?
Right, exactly. But I mean, like, there's so many things that I've, like, whenever I looked into it myself, It was like, there's talks about, like, you got the people that are hating flock cameras right now, and it's primarily due to deep privacy concerns.
Yeah.
Um, as the AI powered network acts as a mass surveillance, the cameras track and log daily whereabouts, cataloging vehicle details, excuse me, like license plates, bumper stickers, and scratches. This data forms a searchable digital footprint, leading to major pushback from civil liberties
Yep.
advocates. So, like, basically it's warrantless. You can't have a warrant to search every fucking
Nope.
vehicle you come across.
Yep.
So because of that, this is now warrantless. It's a entire process, like, it's mass surveillance.
Yep.
You want people to be you want to survey people, but you don't want to let them know they're being surveyed, which is kind of crazy on my thought process because of the fact of everything going on.
Oh yeah.
With every bit of technology we have, you want us to be able to not believe that
Yep.
this or that thing right there in front of me has the ability to fucking, keep track of what I'm doing. Like, all of the data that's out there. And then that's also another thing that they said too. They said that apparently it was going to be able to start pinging to people's cell phones
Yeah.
and
So,
their fucking did like watches and shit.
so one big thing that I've noticed too is the biggest users of it is law enforcement. So they can traffic, if there's an incident or a hit and run and this, that, and the other. Well, what I'm seeing is they're developing a part of the software that is allowing it to ping those cellular signals.
Right, and that's understandable. However, it's not supposed to be used in the way that it has been being
No,
used.
no, no,
Database
no.
misuse but there has been prominent controversies involving law enforcement misusing the system to track romantic partners or share data with federal immigration authorities
Yep,
in sanctuary cities.
yep,
Like, what?
yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's so they've seen it as like mass tracking too, because originally it was created to be for law enforcement to snap pictures of plates, um, make make and model of vehicles, for amber alerts, silver alerts, um, and even help track wanted suspects. That's what it was originally created for. So those traffic cams that people say, oh, if you run a red light, this is how they get you their ticket. That's what it was originally supposed to be. It was originally just created for those reasons. So like say a kid
Right.
went missing in New York and then somewhere in the middle of nowhere in like Illinois or Chicago, we'll just put it that way. They were in Chicago and they took a picture of a license plate because they ran through a red light on accident. Well, that license plate is brought back to something that's happening over in New York. Boom, they have the last known tracking data for that person, and oh, there's a possibility that that personnel may be in that vehicle. So it sends the information over to the local authorities, and it allows them to track
Right.
their movements.
Right, but I mean, like, that's even down to, like, stuff like the over policing. Like,
Oh
dude, you're
yeah,
using these cameras to over police.
yep.
Why?
Oh yeah.
Flawed scans can also fucking end up with misread characters on the license plates.
Mhm.
That has happened, and it's
Oh
literally
yeah.
led to wrongful stops, police confrontations, and citizens being treated as guilty until proven innocent. Which, if you remember correctly, back in 1948, which is what I'm looking at right now, right?
Mhm.
1948, after World War II, the principle codified globally in Article 11 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights.
Mhm.
Universal. It is innocent until proven guilty, not guilty until proven innocent. Because how the fuck are you supposed to prove yourself innocent?
Mhm.
How are you supposed to prove a piece of equipment that supposedly caught you doing X, Y, and Z? How are you supposed to show that you're, fucking innocent? That's like
S-
taking due process and throwing it right out of the fucking window.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. And it basically makes it to where they're gonna automatically assume guilt.
Right, exactly. And how am I supposed to, like, if you were to get caught by a camera right now, let's say that you're driving down the side of the road. You're not doing anything illegal. You're just driving the speed limit. But yet this camera catches you going through a green light and it says it's red.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not fair
Yeah. No, like I actually had something in the same sort happen. Um, Somebody was driving my car. I let them borrow my car and they ran through a red light. Guess where that ticket went?
to you.
Because my name is on that registration.
But see, that's not how it's supposed to be working.
That is
You're
how it's
talking about
working though.
Yeah, I know that, but it's not how it's supposed to work.
I
Like
know.
you're talking about technology. You don't have it's not judgment based. It's
Nope.
technologically based. It's
Hmm.
designed with a code. That code is designed to change.
Oh, absolutely.
You're using AI cameras to create a fucking possibility, but those possibilities, like literally right down here where I live at, right?
Yeah.
There are people that are currently walking around and being like, we should deflock America. Like I'm 100% like not saying that I'm down with the cause,
But
not saying that I'm not down with the
right.
cause. But 100% I can get where people are coming from because honestly speaking, dude, there's no reason for any of this shit. None
There's
whatsoever
not.
fucking ever.
There's really not.
There's not a single fucking reason for us to have this many goddamn cameras when every fucking piece of technology has a camera on it. Look at mine, it's blinking right now.
Yeah, it's trying to read your face. And even down to that, if you think about it, your phone listens to you constantly. I don't know if you've ever scrolled through Facebook
Yes.
and you were talking to somebody about something not even 12 hours ago, and boom, it populates.
Bro, fuck that. I literally was sitting in the room the other night. Me and Brittany were looking at fucking ring cameras because something interesting happened this week as well. Another thing that happened this week,
Oh,
and this is something that I do believe we need. This is something that I fully
right.
100% believe that we fucking need
Yeah.
is because of this shit. I was sick on Friday, and I had to stay out of work on Friday, so I
Yeah.
stayed at home. I was laid up in the bed. I was sick. I didn't feel good. I was throwing up all fucking morning. I was up all goddamn night because I could not go to sleep because I kept puking.
Yeah.
Fucking shit. All right. It's
Yeah.
just some
Yeah.
shit fucking
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah.
About 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Delilah starts going off.
Oh.
The puppy. The
Yeah. Yeah.
puppy.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So she starts going off the deep end. Well, I'm like, okay, what the fuck's going on? And then I hear it. The doorknob jiggling. Door's locked. You can't get in.
Well,
Somebody's
yeah.
trying to break into my fucking house while I'm home.
Tell me it wasn't who I think it was.
We don't know. I have no
Oh.
idea, dude. By the time I got to the door, they were gone. Like when I tell you that they were already in the vehicle and the vehicle had already pulled off, it was gone. And the door isn't too far away from my fucking bedroom. Like I literally am one hop away from my fucking front door.
Well, yeah. Yeah. I know
You
the
know?
basic setup of those.
Right, exactly. You know the basic setup of my place, but you get what I'm saying though, dude. Like you
Yeah.
walk in my front door, you take a left, and then there's my room.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
I'm not too far a fucking way from my room.
Yeah.
Like, you mean to tell me that you already knew I was coming? This
Yeah.
person knows me. Do you see what
Well,
I'm saying? Somebody
well,
attempted to break in.
yeah, that's
So, but
that's
either
one
way,
thing that these cameras are good for though. Like,
right,
hey,
but see, and that's what I was gonna get at was like, that's kind of the that's what's leading me up to this point. I spoke with Brittany
hmm,
about us getting a fucking ring camera,
yeah,
a doorbell camera, something that we could put on the front door, so that way we could keep ourselves in the know of who's trying to come into our house. Because obviously, this isn't the first time they've been to my house, and this is not the first time that they've tried to just walk in. Or else you wouldn't
right.
have felt so brazenly bold enough to try to walk into my fucking home.
In the middle of the day at that.
In the middle of the day at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, there's no fucking way in hell you just walk, oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna walk up to this door and try to open it. No, it's not how that shit works. Nobody's that fucking dumb. Okay, I digress.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, fast forward a little bit. Um, we talking about the fucking camera. I then go on my Facebook account Ring cameras.
Mm-hmm.
I go onto Google, ring cameras. I
Mm-hmm.
go into TikTok,
Ring
ring
cam.
cameras. Why the fuck does TikTok got ring cameras? I open up my computer and I go on the fucking internet. First thing that Google pops up, ring cameras. Bitch, who the fuck is you? Who was you? Why are
Yeah.
you listening to me? You know, that's
Yeah.
the way that I fucking felt at that point. So, I mean, these are fucking following us everywhere we go, anyways. They're automatically recording, they're
Yeah.
already looking for our data.
Mm-hmm. They already
Why
want to
the
know what we're
fuck we
talking about.
need these?
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
like I've seen some people take and they've gone the extra mile. Some people have taken and fucking cut them bitches down.
Oh yeah.
Like, dude, there's people that have taken some really extremely sticky adhesive and just slapped it on the lens of that shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like down here around like in this in the southeast area where I'm at, or south, I should say, because I don't want to give it too much away. But in the south where I'm at, we have a large homeless population,
Right.
and they see these cameras, and they do some sketchy shit. But the fact of the matter would be, okay, cool. We have these for accidental purposes, at
Right.
stoplights or intersections that are major. But
Right.
when
The
it comes,
not near a fucking school facing a baseball field.
yeah, nah, it doesn't need to be every single like block and a half, or a half mile or a mile. Any major intersection is cool.
Right.
But if you're sitting there and you're so worried about the safety of your community, make it known, post a sign, hey, you're being recorded in this area to this area, and put them up where they are visibly known, visibly able to be seen. Like you're walking through the mall, you see the cameras up on posts
Right.
or
But
up
I
in the
mean, see, like
ceilings.
that's just like that though. Like what you just stated. You want to make the community safer? Make shit like this not possible.
Yeah.
Cause why the fuck do I have what a 2 quart jug of Lipton tea,
Uh-huh.
and it costed me a grand whopping total of like $1.99 for fucking what?
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to be that guy, but
Yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry. No, you can go ahead. That's
Yeah.
just it was a thought process that that came across my mind because that's fucking dumb. You
Yeah,
want you
no.
want cameras everywhere, but you're allowing obesity.
Yeah. Yep.
Even though I am nowhere near obese. Obesity.
Right. Right. Like
I keep drinking
it's
them damn things. I'm gonna turn into one of them.
I mean, you're not wrong there. You could probably take a leak and it'd be the whole bottle. You're good though. Um,
Why'd you have to say that? Cause now I gotta pee. God damn.
go take your pee.
Mm-mm.
Go take your pee.
No, we can continue. Let's
Oh,
go.
okay,
Let's get
okay,
this.
okay,
Let's get it. Let's get it.
okay. One big thing that people are really mad about, and they're pushing back, from the local governments and everything they're seeing is the continuous tracking.
Yep.
The continuous tracking. They some people don't even feel safe enough to go for a walk in their community because they're like, "Oh, I missed a court date because I couldn't get to it. What if I'm caught by one of these fucking cameras and I've already taken care of it, but the system says, "Oh, there's a bench warrant out for my arrest." What are they going to do? They're going
Right.
to see where you're at. It's going to ping where you're going, and boom, you could be walking down the road to the gas station, and the minute you come
Well,
out that
it.
gas station, there's the police ready to pick you up.
Well, I also think it has a lot to do with the way that it's the pattern of life tracking.
Oh yeah,
Because like for instance, like it's if you've got a camera within every 2 blocks,
yeah,
right? You know where these people go to church. You know
mm,
where they eat. You know what they eat. You know where they're going to eat. You know what day they're going to go where, when they go to work, when they're not at work. You know all of this data. You've got
Mm-hmm.
everything on them. The biggest issue for this is because if you're driving and like let's just say that you're going from point A to point B
Yeah.
and it's out of the ordinary, what gives them the right to say that that's out of the ordinary? Oh, he might be doing something illegal because he didn't do this
Yep.
within the last 7 weeks.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And that's the fucked up part about it. That is
You know,
100% the fucked up part about it.
yeah, it literally creates a detailed history of your driving habits that police can access. Critics argues that this bypasses the Fourth Amendment because it collects your data without a warrant or probable cause. And it's like even if you do nothing, it your the data that they collect on you also enters into a massive network where then it can be potentially shared across different jurisdictions or misused.
Yep.
And that's where a lot of people are having an issue with it because it's like the privacy perspective is called the dragnet effect.
Yep.
Um, it's like the Frontier Foundation argued that storing data on law-abiding citizens shift the legal prerogative from innocent until proven guilty to constantly monitored.
Yep.
Which is, in honesty, it's wild how people are allowing this shit to happen. And I'm just being honest, okay? Like, if you know anything, if you've seen anything about it within the last 30 days, fucking LA, like LA
At least. Mm.
just deflocked the police.
Mm-hmm. Oh
They
yeah.
removed Flock from the cops' access
Yeah.
out in LA, bro. LA.
You know,
And why
one
the
of the
fuck do
big
we got it
reason.
here?
Yeah. See, and that's the thing. Like these, it's the larger cities with the higher crime rates.
Oh, dude, I live on a highway. All right, I live off of a highway that's in the middle of fucking nowhere
Well,
out
yeah.
in my city, and I've got one down the street, like 3 miles down the road. 3 miles down the fucking road on the fucking side of the road. It's there. I'm telling, dude, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I, do, I don't get it.
The well, one of the
I
even
do.
fucked up parts is those rundown lanes.
Yeah. Where is it?
Do 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 do. We hear a voice but don't see no person. Oh, there he is. Oh yeah, no, 100%.
So you
100%.
should never, so you should never, ever, 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 ever take anything like one of these, the really bright powered, high powered green lasers, and don't ever, never, ever point it at the
Never,
lens. Never under any
never,
circumstances should you ever point
never,
it at the lens.
never, never,
Never.
ever, never,
Um, and
ever
and
should you point it
and
at
do
that lens.
understand. Do understand something real quick, guys? If you do that and you are using a very small pinpoint, it might do damage to the lens. So, if I'm not sadly mistaken, you can use it in a cone format and it will be
Yes,
fine. But if you do it in the pinpoint, it could damage it, and that's the reason why we're saying don't ever do that because the damage could be detrimental.
to you, yes. I'll just put it that way.
The damage could be really bad. Um,
Um,
I'm just saying, I'm not saying go and destroy shit. I'm not saying anything along those lines. And as I'm stating it right now, be very mindful that these things can do damage to a bunch of shit, including my very own camera. If I point it at my camera, I will destroy the lens in it. So, high powered green beam lasers are not designed for high electronics.
so, and it's funny that you say that, because I was looking at while you were going over it. It's technically classified as destruction of government property and or private property, and it is a felony criminal charge. And the it'll be prosecuted up to $1,000 fine,
Which
depending
is
up.
why I'm stating don't do it.
Yeah, $1,000 fine. But if you fully destroy this device and you are caught fully destroying this device, it's 25 to $3,500 with up to a 30-day jail sentence. That's
Not
this.
not doing that.
Yeah.
Not doing that.
Yeah. Um, we're not. No, we don't want to. We don't want to fuck them up.
No, no, we don't want to fuck up the cameras. We just want to spread awareness that it is possible to damage electronics in the most um uniquest of ways.
Absolutely. And um, and I know you had stated that there's people out there, and I've even seen it as well, that will take a super extremely sticky adhesive, or even bright white flashlights, and
Like
that's
this.
what. Yeah, that.
I saw I saw it on your glasses.
Um, sir.
I'm sorry. I just watched your whole
Um,
room light up like a Christmas tree. That is great. That is phenomenal. Yes,
um,
but
we don't
high-powered
do that.
flashlights, halogen bulbs and stuff like that would definitely do some damage too. I'm not saying go out and do it. This is just a PSA. If you have technology that is like, um, like a video camera, if you have a video camera, do not point a green laser beam at it, or a very bright flashlight, or halogen bulb light. Don't do it.
And so if you notice something too, a lot of these newer cars are coming with those halogen lights.
Yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. All the old cars have halogens.
Oh, I'm sorry, they're coming with LEDs.
You're
Sorry.
talking about the halo
Yeah,
LEDs.
the halo
The
LEDs.
halogen bulbs create heat. That's the reason why the older cars, whenever you'd stick your hand on the fucking lens of the
And
fucking
it say it
light
was
bulb,
cold outside, it felt feel fucking
it
great.
felt
It's
so amazing because
so
it's
good.
fucking hot as fuck.
Yeah.
But that's because it was a halogen bulb.
Yeah.
And see, the thing is, though, is that I only know this because I've been burned by one.
Yeah.
My buddy had a spotlight, and in this with this spotlight, the halogen bulb in that motherfucker was bright enough to produce up to I want to say it was like 150,000 lumens. It was
That's wild.
super bright. The bulb in itself was this goddamn big around though.
Oof.
The lens for it was
Oof.
that big around,
Mm-mm.
and he clicked it on and stuck it to my arm, right here on my shoulder.
I
I got sunburned from
mean,
it.
if that's what he felt he had to do,
Dude, this is the same dude that burned me with a rock right there on my wrist.
that
He grabbed a torch, grabbed a rock, and goes,
this could be cool. Bloop.
no, he looked at me. He looked at me and goes, "Hey, is this hot?"
Oh no, I would have looked at you and said, "Does this hurt?"
Oh no, 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 no. I said, "Fuck, ow, fuck." And I looked at my wrist and said, "You fucking stupid. All right, don't worry, I'll get your ass back." About 2, 3 months go by, he doesn't even fucking remember it. I grabbed my vape, one of these with RDA on
Oh.
top. I pulled the cotton out that bitch, heated up the coils, and go, "Huh? Hey, is this hot?"
Damn.
Hit him with no
Damn.
fucking bullshit, right there on the spot,
The
just like that.
baby back bullshit.
Damn straight. But yes, flock cameras. There's a lot of things that can be handled. I mean, there's a lot of things that could be doing that can do stuff like that. It can do a lot of damage. Okay.
And there's also people who have been asking, "Hey, we want to be able to access these block cameras. We want to be able to see, hey, is this something, we can see physically what they're doing?" And the general consensus on that is no. It's a no. Unless you physically own one with your own secure IP address, you cannot do it. It is strictly for governmental access. There's no public access unless it is purchased through them or through an a like neighborhood area. So like say you live in a gated community and your HOA decides, hey, let's get these flock cameras, put them around the neighborhood so nobody da 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 da. We can track these people's movement if there's a break in, this, that, and the other. Cool. The only people who have access to it is the HOA president and law enforcement.
I
That's
mean,
the
yeah,
only people
I
with access to it.
that does seem like a good idea. The only issue that I have with that idea is the fact that then leads other people into stalking territory.
Oh
And
yeah,
that's where we run into the issue at, is because, like for instance, like we were talking about earlier with the cops that were supposedly using the flock camera footage to stalk their exes and their romantic partners and all this other shit. Like that type of stuff, it happens, true enough. But
sadly.
the whole thing is though is that if you access that information or give access to that information that you to people that you don't know what they're going to use it for, of course it's going to be detrimental. Of course it's going to be damaging. And of course people are going to do what they're going to fucking do. There's no way around it.
And technically there is a way around it. It's been
Yeah, just
said
don't give
that
them
the
access.
nope, it's been said that there's access to it. So there is ways. So you can use actually specialized navigation apps to route around those fixed cameras. You can also register your car on a neighborhood safe list to prevent any local logging and alter your vehicle's physical footprint,
Yeah.
which in my eyes is kind of cool, but in the same sense, kind of sketchy at the same time.
Yeah, because there's certain states that you can hold on, let me see. Let me see.
And the one thing that people don't also realize, the biggest reason that these block cameras can pick up anything, what is it that people do whenever they go for a drive? How do they connect their phones to their car?
Bluetooth.
Ta-da! So these block cameras use Bluetooth and MAC addresses scanning to actively s- uh, ping passing smart devices and match them to the passing vehicle. So you're driving down the road, you're jamming out to your favorite fucking song, you fucking have you're on you play it from your phone, right? You don't your favorite song's not gonna play on the fucking radio. Well, not the way that I want to listen to it anyway. Um, and it's Bluetooth from your phone to your car. You blow, say you mm, hit somebody on accident, and you're like, oh fuck, I can't afford these repairs, or oh fuck, I don't have insurance, or oh fuck, I'm wanted, and you dip. That camera now has your IP address or your MAC address because of this
Hmm.
and the Bluetooth connectivity in your car.
So I just looked something up
Go for it.
because I know that there's people out here that are thinking about doing this too. And I'm gonna tell you right now, not a smart move. It is strictly prohibited in states like California, New York, Washington, and Florida. Explicitly prohibit putting any aftermarket sprays, sealants, or plastic covers over a license plate. In Florida and Washington, for instance, even completely clear plastic shields are illegal.
Yep.
All right. It says that no modifying the surface across the majority of the country. Vehicle codes such as Georgia's or Kansas's mandate that plates remain in the exact condition
Uh,
issued by the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Yep.
Spraying clear coat alters the plate's reflectivity and surface, making it a violation. If your license plate is peeling or fading and you want to protect it, apply your own clear coat. Applying your own clear coat is not a legal option.
It is
If
not.
you're dealing with the peeling, faded, or damaged tag, you can get your help through your motor vehicle division, so like your DMV
Yep.
or local county office. Um, that's how you're supposed to get it, because you could get a free replacement plate, yada yada yada, blah blah blah, like that. However, nobody's gonna say nothing if it's clear.
Correct.
Yeah, because you can't see it with the naked eye.
Right. So that's just what I was gonna add to it. Like they have IR blocking films that are sprays or clear film that can be applied over the license plate that are designed to reflect infrared light, blinding the camera's illumination. So I used to be really big into the sports bike world and car
Right.
scene. Um, they had a certain tape that they would put over certain parts of the letters and numbers. So they would take, not giving out any secrets, a black tape that you use to wrap wiring,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cut it into strips and put it on certain pieces of that plate. So if it goes to take a picture of that plate, what happens is they get an altered view of that plate. They can't get a positive match.
Yeah.
They just can't get a positive match on that plate, which in my mind is like, oh, that's a big brain play, because that's not noticeable if you really think about it.
Not quite.
But in the same sense, if somebody were to walk past it, like say you're in the Walmart parking lot, and sorry, my fucking neighbors are walking like elephants tonight. Um,
I can't hear him, so you're good.
okay, good. Um, you walk through a parking lot in Walmart or something, and somebody sees a police officer, say they're walking from their everyday car into Walmart just to get groceries. They walk past and they're looking good enough, they can see that edge and be like, oh, they're trying to cover shit up. That's
Right.
illegal. Call it into their buddies who may be on duty. Be like, hey, there's this car with this license plate number at this specific location. I'm gonna need you to run a plate, make sure there's not been anything happen within the past some odd hours. Because it's been done. I've watched it happen. You know,
Right.
um, I don't recommend doing it.
Hell nah. No. We are not telling you to do such a said thing.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
We are pointing out the facts that it has been done and people have done things already, um, that have incriminated them. Yeah. We're not we're not we're not stating to go out and do stupid stuff that could get you put into a position where you no longer are available to be free. However, what we are doing is making the statement here and now. You need to be careful. Mind one thing. Like, think about this one thing, because at the end of the day, there is no guarantee that your ass is gonna be safe if you do some dumb shit.
Yeah, and these are just um these are just things that I've seen happen. These are coincidences that I have gone through, that I have watched or I have witnessed. Um, and there is even certain frequencies of light that do so as well. And they're actually coming out with hoodies
Yeah, yeah, I've seen the hoodies. I've
that
seen
can
the hoodies,
actually
and
do
what
it.
it does is it blocks camera flashes.
Yep. So it's called a camera shy hoodie.
Yep.
Um, it's a DIY source project designed by an artist and engineer. Um, with high-powered infrared LEDs that flash, that turn into a strobe pattern to overexpose the sensors on night vision security cameras. So
Yep.
you're walking down the street and something happens, and you see these things trying to, access you, or they taking pictures. What these hoodies do is they basically create a strobe effect as it's taking its pictures, because they take so many pictures per second. They try to capture as much as they can within 5 seconds of you, and if they
Yep.
can't, there's nothing they can do. What it does is it creates a flash of light
Every single time. Yep.
every
It
single
reflects
time.
the light back at the lens.
Think of it like a reflective jacket for a construction worker. You
Think
know
about it like
those,
this.
yeah, those. If my eyes weren't already bad enough, sir, I was 27 with bifocals. The fuck do you mean, sir? um, But no, it's like if you grab your phone, take a picture with a flash right now of something that has those like crossing guard or security or
Yeah.
construction worker silver strips on them, you're gonna get what? You're gonna get
A
a
bright.
flash of light. Ultimately, that's what these hoodies are doing, is creating that big flash that basically blurs out everything around it.
Right. It basically makes, and it'll turn. It'll turn you completely invisible.
In a way, yeah, that's the next thing that I was gonna
It's a
say.
really fucking cool tech, though. If
Yeah,
I'm
don't
being
get me
honest,
wrong.
that's a cool
That's some
ass
cool
tech.
shit. To become invisible to a government ran camera.
Yeah, becoming invisible to cameras is kind of cool.
Yeah, like that's fucking brilliant. Um,
Sorry, my head started switching.
started switching, started doing
Started
this,
switching.
started
It
doing the
started doing the
sweaty
sweat
itches,
and yeah,
the
sweaty
sweaty
itches. Yes,
itches. Yep,
sir. The switches.
the swetches.
The
Love it.
switches.
Um, and people are asking even if these hoodies are absolutely real. Go look them up. They
Yep.
are absolutely real. Camera Shy Hoodie is the name of it. Um,
We can leave a link down in the description.
oh yeah, no, absolutely. I will provide a link to those Camera Shy hoodies. This is nowhere near a sponsor video. This is not saying that this is something you should do, but if it is something that you are in fact worried about, the link will be in description. Um, and these were actually created by somebody who was on what's that, Shark Tank, if I'm not mistaken. This guy was on Shark Tank, and they all declined his offers. Like they all was like, nope, I'm gonna pass. So you know what he did? He went through, made his own, and it is a multi-million-dollar industry right now. Multi-million.
There's also another one though. It's not just this one. I seen another one. It's not even got like fucking
No, there's some that are like everyday picture looking ones that have the print that does that. And it's fucking insane.
no, not that. It's the same one as before. But is this the only one? No.
And while you're looking at that, um, one thing I did want to point out, um, like we said earlier, we are not telling you what you should and should not do. We're not telling you guys, hey, go out, do this, try this. Never, never would we tell you guys to do this because that's not something that we want to do. Um, we want to give you insight um, on these specified topics. That this one in specific is one that I'm not really paid too much attention about till recently, with all the shit that's been happening around. Um, because I am noticing more and more that I'm seeing these. Like I live in a rather highly populated city.
There it is. Anti-paparazzi clothing.
Yeah, that's the other one.
And
That's
you can
the
get
other
this.
one.
This is cheaper. This is cheaper. You can get this one on Amazon, dude. And it also gives out like pants, fucking hoodies, hats.
So I'm just gonna state this. There is 115,860 LPRs which are mapped in the US. So they have physically been mapped in the US. 87 cities are rejecting these. 87. It's wild.
How
There
much
is
of America is okay with doing this dumb shit?
so a majority, don't get me wrong, a majority of them there's a bunch in California, there's a lot, and I mean a lot in Florida, there's a lot in Texas, um, Alabama, Louisiana, not too much of Louisiana, all along the Gulf Coast, it's really bad. Um, the Northeast is terrible with them.
Yep.
New York in specific, New York, Delaware, New Jersey. That's fucking wild. Um,
Yeah, it's
and
bad, bro. That's
And
what I
then
was saying
you,
before. And the flock cameras are everywhere. And the bad part is it's just getting worse.
well, and then you go up towards like Chicago area, Green Bay, Milwaukee, Michigan. Detroit is one of the most highly populated with these cameras.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it right now,
Detroit.
just within a, I want to say a 70-mile radius from the center of downtown Detroit. There's over 2,100 cameras.
Crazy.
So there, I'll drop the link to this website in the description. Um, and a lot. So they're picking up Flock Safety, Motorola Solutions, Gain Tech, and other, and unknown. So nine, and just in the U.S. alone, um, there is, because I'm not going to include there is 115,431 cameras currently in use. 95,000 of those are flock cameras. 5,000 are Motorola Solutions. Gantech is 2,000 of those. There's 5,000 other and 5,000 plus unknown, which is fucking. You've seen it, didn't you?
Uh-huh. I just pulled it up.
Maps.dflock.org.
Bro.
It's absolutely insane. Like I can go down to where I'm at, and I'll say where I'm at. I'm in Houston. I don't mind. Um,
Yeah, and I'm looking at the camera that's right down the street from my house
yeah, like you can
right
go.
now.
Like if I was to follow the route, my route to my house at this very moment, the closest one to me, I'm gonna send you a picture of this on Snapchat, good sir.
All right, bet.
Where my cursor is where I am. This is less than a mile. It's about a quarter of a mile.
Dear God, you got two of them right down there?
I have three. I have two in that spot that I sent you, and then if I go further south, about half a mile, I have two more.
What road is that? What road is that? No, that's not my road. Okay.
Yeah, like it's wild. And then if I
Is that mine?
expand out on my route, and which I go to pool, I have one, two, three, four, five,
So here you go.
six, seven,
Both of those are within a mile of me.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
See, I'm so glad that I
13,
take the back road now. Now that
14,
I'm looking at this.
15, 16, 17, 18. I have 18 just on a route that I go once a week, and that's just there.
Yeah, I just decided to take a look at the map myself and
Mhm.
I'm looking at this shit. Um bruh,
Mhm.
I'm so glad that I take a specified route to work right now because my boy, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'll be zooming. But you want to see the bad part? So you see my side of the road. Matter of
Yeah.
fact, how about this? I'll show you my city, okay? I'll show you my city. This is my city, okay? This is about the max that I've got in my city, okay?
Yeah.
What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 in my city, right?
Uh-huh.
Go
Uh-huh.
right across the fucking water though.
You
That's how many I got.
you're gonna ship bricks.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35,
Are
36,
are you
37,
ready?
38, 39, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 50. Dude, there's over 100.
Nope. Just
That's
take a look at that. What I just sent you. And I want you. I don't know if it's seen the if it got the how many there were. Does it did it show you the number or no?
my boy. No, no, it says about 4,352.
Uh-huh. That's within 15 miles of downtown.
That damn city right there, fucking
Oh.
hot spot.
Uh-huh. We were so I want to find out. Let's see. Just so I can be more. Oh. So, without looking, where do you think these cameras were first installed and tested?
First installed and tested.
Yep. Where do you think they were first installed and tested?
Um,
Without looking it up.
so I'm gonna be partial to my own state. Well, my own sister state, and say Georgia, Atlanta.
Mhm.
It's because like Atlanta's like it's a big ass city, bro. There's a lot of traffic up there. There's a lot of driving. They got a bunch of race clubs up there too.
Mhm. Atlanta is actually where the flock camera systems was introduced.
That's
Um,
fucking
just alone in Atlanta, there's over 4,000, which grew from 50. After 6 months, they put another 3,000 because they were working so well. Um, that yeah, it's that they're illegal. What state is it that they're illegal in? They were founded in 2017. That is a $3 million revenue service. As of last year, they had 1,500 employees. So let's just put it this way. Um, as of 2024, there was over 4,000 cities across 42 states that
yeah.
had it. Then,
Well, just to let everybody know, there is an app for this shit. By the way, it
100%,
tells you all the routes. Yep, no, it's
100%.
called DFlock. It's a open source project. It is on both Apple and Android.
Yep.
So I am about to look
So
into
you
that
know what?
now and see what the interface looks like.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna I'm gonna
It's
share.
called dflock.me.
So we're gonna pop out. You're gonna see some. You guys are gonna see me jump out a little bit, but I'm also gonna do this. So this is just in my city of Houston. Okay. If I was to zoom out, this is literally a map on maps.dflock.org. And like I said, I will drop this in the description. Look at how the numbers just grow.
90,000?
And that's missing California. Oh, we're continuing to grow. Hold on.
Why the fuck are they down there? What the fuck are they doing down there? What the
Oh,
hell?
yeah. Do we want to go see what they're doing down there? You see what the where that is, right?
That's in the Dominica, right?
Puerto Rico. There's currently 63 of these deep lock cameras in Puerto Rico.
Why the fuck are there goddamn deflog cameras in Puerto Rico?
Oh, and we also have some in the British Virgin Isles.
Why in the fuck does that even exist?
Like we even there's currently 44 on the British Virgin Isles.
What the fuck? Like, you tell me why that is. You go ahead. Like, Flock, go ahead. Tell us. Please. Please tell us. Please. Explain to us why it is
It just becomes
that
a larger scale once we open up.
this ain't America. This ain't America. This ain't just deflock America. Now it's
Mm.
starting to become deflock the world. The fuck? Why you need that many goddamn cameras? What are you trying
So
to do?
we were talking
See, I'm
about New
telling
York,
you
right?
why. Who the fuck is the other? Who is other?
Those could be like companies.
So now we just selling the cameras out to
So
everybody, huh?
so so look, there's Ekin, and then there's Flock Safety, Leonardo, and then other. Those are probably sister companies for Flock or different names. So for like banks or private businesses and stuff like that.
But that don't make no fucking sense. Why?
It really doesn't. But
Why would you do such
this
a thing?
this is what really caught me off guard.
Bitch, you building the Great Wall of China? There's one every fucking block. Why are you making a line? They're trying to build a Congo line.
I mean,
That motherfucker, that man said, watch this. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba 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 bum.
you can see what states really aren't okay with this.
You would figure the South would be like, hell no, we don't want this shit.
Well,
Especially like the deep southeast.
oh, you wanna know something? Nothing in Alaska.
That's because that fucking equipment would break.
Nope. But you know why? What's right over here?
Yeah, Russia.
Ta-da! And then Hawaii's just as bad.
You know, it's always been a lifelong dream of mine to go to fucking Alaska.
Oh yeah. Oh, bro, I'm actually gonna be taking a Alaska cruise.
You lucky bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna take an Alaskan cruise. It's actually not very expensive.
Yeah, no, it's not that. I ain't got time.
You could take 5 days off of 6 days off work for travel. 7.
Shit, my boy, I'm gonna be 100% with you. If I get the option to, I ain't even taking off of work. I'm just moving.
That's
Fucking,
fair.
I want to go. Dude, I want to move to Alaska so bad. It's unreal. I want to go to either Alaska. I want to move to either Alaska or Japan. Japan
Japan's
is so
fun.
beautiful, bro.
Japan's fun.
Japan is so pretty.
I highly
I would
recommend it.
love to live over there. I would love to live over there. It's pretty. It's gorgeous. You know, because we as Americans, we have been lied to and told things are a specified weight over there, and it's not. It's nowhere
So
near what we've been told.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Um, that I don't even think that I've told you or really anybody. Um, I'm gonna be looking at moving across the world
Yeah.
within like the next 10 years.
Oh shit. Okay. That's what my plan is eventually to get the chance to do something like that. I also thought about trying to get my dual citizenship with Scotland.
Um, I'm not gonna be going to Scotland. I'm not going back to home country. I'm actually gonna be looking at the Philippines.
Okay.
Cost of living, I could get exactly what I have right now,
Right.
and it would be a quarter of what I'm paying.
It's not bad. Not bad.
So I had looked at it for 6 nights for an Airbnb on one of the beaches near Manila, um, plus a rental car, plus airfare, less than $1,300.
That's insane.
Less than $1,300. American and pesos, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like the the cost for that Airbnb in pesos was, fuck, I don't even remember. It was so long ago. But I can buy a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom house out there. What would normally cost, you know, 150, 200K here for 30K
Right.
over there. And have all the same amenities.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
Same way with Japan.
Well, I know Japan is cheaper, but I seen a dude on I was watching Facebook, some Facebook reels. This
Yeah.
dude bought a house out in the middle of fucking nowhere, 5,000 euros.
Hmm.
And he's rebuilt the entire fucking thing over the
Yep.
course of this last year. Rebuilt the
Hmm.
whole house from the ground up.
Yep.
Phenomenal work. He spent 5,000 peso, not pesos, euros on it, and it took a little bit extra money and dumped it into it, and then turned it into a whole ass place that he could stay at. I'll find the videos again and I'll send it to you. But dude
Yes.
literally took some time to do that shit.
Yeah. Um, I've truly thought about it because we are to go back to what we were talking about. We are recorded everywhere we go, no matter what we do.
Hmm.
These
I'd love
other
to live
countries, yes,
off the grid.
they don't have as strict of rules, or they may be stricter.
I was about to say, cause like the UK, my boy, you can't even own a firearm.
Yeah, I'm not talking about moving to the
All of
UK,
yo,
so it's
like,
okay.
hey, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm down. I'm down to go to the UK, bitch. I don't care. I'll move to the UK. Fuck, if I could have somebody pay for my ticket to fly over there,
That's true.
I'd do it in a heartbeat. No, zero
This is
fucks
true.
given. I would go over there just to be like, yo, I'll teach you how to speak Ebonics.
I mean,
Bruh, look, I'm just saying Ebonics is a dying language that technically is one of the only languages up north, but that's beside the point. I'll
yeah,
teach you how to speak English. I'll teach you how to read English. I'll teach you how to fucking speak in Ebonics. I'll teach you.
that's a funny thing you say that though. They read English.
Yeah, I know. It's just they say it differently.
No, 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 no. They are the proper English. We
Again, they say it differently.
we are, they are the proper English speakers. They brought the language to us.
Actually, I believe that the colonizers were bringing it to the natives.
Yes, they were from the UK. They
Yeah,
were from
that's not that we. So they didn't bring it to us. We brought it with us.
well, yeah. but I'm not from this country, so it wasn't brought to me. My people just learned it.
And see, like, I'm just being honest. My family
my
was Scottish and Irish and a bunch of other shit.
look,
German. I didn't
look,
even know that I was German, bro. I had no idea.
look. I'm Indian and Norwegian, so it's okay.
We've also got Polish in our blood too. I
See,
found that fucking cool as shit.
I have a little bit of Scot, a little bit of Irish, but it's mainly Norwegian and native. Like I'm a
Yeah,
fully
see, I'm not
registered
even
native.
native. I'm
I'm
not
a
even native. I can't
fully
even claim
registered
that.
native. I could go live on a fucking uh reservation
A
if I wanted to.
reservation. Yeah. I can't do that.
If I really
I
wanted to, I
cannot do
could.
that. I
They
cannot do
would
that.
pay for my schooling again. They would pay for my housing, and I would get benefits. Like
Right.
I can go up to Oklahoma right now and go to uh an Indian doctor, and it'll all be covered. And just show 'em my card.
Yeah. See, nope. I can't do that. I cannot do that.
hmm But I digress. We're getting a little bit too far off topic.
That part,
Uh,
that part, that part.
and we're getting towards the ending of our night.
Yeah.
Um, what do you have planned for the rest of the week, good sir? I know it's only Wednesday for us. What are you planning on doing?
Well, I open tomorrow.
Ooh,
Whoa. Right. I open up the shop tomorrow. I am closing, I think, for the rest of the week, except for either Saturday or Sunday, and then I'm off. I am planning on using this guy because you see, I found my Oculus in the box, and
yeah.
I'm planning on trying out the new game that I bought that's specifically designed for streamers to play with their community over on I think it's Twitch, but I'm gonna try to see if I can incorporate it into TikTok
Okay, okay.
because I feel like that would be fun. I feel like that'd be interesting.
Uh,
But the game is completely free too, by the way. The VR section is $20, but the game itself is free, so you can play with people and stuff like that. It's completely free. It's on Steam. It's called let me see. Let me make sure I get it right. Bite World.
oh yeah,
And I'm
I've
gonna be
heard of
giving
it.
that one a yeah, I'm gonna be giving that one a shot ASAPs.
We also need to
Um,
look into that attention passengers game.
oh yeah, let me see. Let me see that real quick. Is it on? Is it up? Is it already out?
Yeah, I think it's called attention passengers.
Attention did not bring up anything.
Let me look. I can pull up our
Dear
messages.
passengers,
Dear passengers, that's what it was.
it's not out yet.
When is it? When does it release?
2026 is what it says. That is all
2026.
it
That's all
says.
that it says.
2026. That is all it says, my good sir,
That's okay.
my dear passenger.
But yeah,
So there's gonna
that
be no, I'm down. I'm down. That seems like it would be a lot of fun to play. It's like it looks similar to the
the RV there
peak
yet?
peak gamble with friends, RV there yet, that type of stuff.
Yeah,
Um, it looks very similar to all of those.
yeah.
Uh,
I
but
think
yeah,
it'd be
no,
very fun, very interesting.
right.
Especially
I
get
know
me, you, Panda,
if we could
Dingo.
get Dingo in that motherfucker,
Oh my God. Put that
Dingo would
man,
be goddamn hilarious in that game.
bro. Put Dingo on the fucking wing of the plane while we sit out there and drink beers and grill steaks, and then throw a bottle at him. See what happens. Why not?
Oh, dude, it would be funny.
And then throw all the
It'd be
angry
funny.
passengers off. It's cool.
Once
Uh,
that game releases, we'll take a look into it for sure.
yeah, absolutely.
For fucking sure. We'll do it. We'll do a
And
I don't
I
know. We'll do a live stream for sure on that one, but I feel like we could probably do some other stuff too, just to kind of like make things a little bit more interactive with the people here that we are going to be talking to. I want to try to figure out a way to get the community into some of the content that we're doing. So instead
bet.
of us coming up with an answer on like what we're going to be talking about next week, how about we leave it up to the community?
So I was actually thinking, uh, let's go live on TikTok as well. Well, I'll go. Well, we can't. We gotta have 500 followers on TikTok. Um, fuck, we need to get that page growing. Um, like fast.
So why don't we just take and jump in a box, add the TikTok into the box, and then everybody that comes through, hey yo, just leave them a follow, leave them a follow, leave them a follow.
I think I might do that tonight.
That would be probably a good idea because then we could actually do that shit and then move on forward with the rest of the quote unquote ideas.
Cause I'd like to be doing this, but have it be live on TikTok, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Um,
Because then we
and
could just screen record the whole thing right here.
we could either screen record it or we could just do it the same way that we're doing now.
Okay.
Do it the same exact way we're doing it now. I would just screen capture this.
Yeah, and we could do it on live stream.
Hmm.
Yes. 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 Okay, perfect. I will I will
Yeah,
do my thing.
yeah, do your thing. You guys in the chat or comments, do y'all's thing as well. It's gonna be the same name as here on YouTube. We post clips there. I'm gonna be uploading a couple of clips the next couple of days from last week's episode. Um, we have an amazing person who's grabbing some of these clips for us. Um, and we're interested to keep growing. That's what we want to do. We want to grow. Um, and we want to hear y'all's input. So hopefully by the time we can go live on TikTok, we have a mass following of more than 500 people, and we can just move from there. Uh, and go live on that channel. Um, I know I have my backup and my or regular following it. I got a couple of people who are following it as well, and I'm telling people all the time as we go through um, to follow, even when I'm out and about.
I
Um,
can't post this to my story. I can't post the account to my story. Ah.
Take one of the videos, post to your story, like the first one, and add it to your story, and then just put please follow.
Add the
Um,
story.
but I do want to say we are getting a little bit deep into our time here. Um,
My bad, bro.
no, you're perfectly okay. Look, I had a long day at work. You had a day of just relaxation. It's cool. You need to get ready for work in the morning. Um, this conversation was a little bit heavier, so not as heavy as last week's, but I think we're gonna try to make it a little bit more fun next week. Um, something that we all can enjoy. Maybe we'll have Bros tag team on what he likes in a specific game. Um, just seen your head pop up a little bit. Maybe next week we'll do some game content of what our favorite games throughout the years, um, and stuff like that. But we never want to overstep boundaries, if that makes sense.
That
Um,
part.
if you guys do like the content, please be sure to like, subscribe, share it out, let people know who we are. Um,
Stem freely, as always.
yeah,
You know better than to try to block them stems. You gotta be a true self all the way to the end.
yeah. If you can't be your true self, don't. As I say around my people, don't fake the front. Be you.
Yep.
Be
Always be
you.
yourself. Never, ever put yourself into a situation where you can't be who you were supposed to be.
Forever,
We're all
ever.
made forever, ever. We are all special in our own accord, in our own ways. Just remember that because a lot of people seem to forget.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the hard part about it. But once again, I'm Joker. That's our boy Bros. Be sure, like I said, like, subscribe, comment, share it out so we can grow as well as you guys. And we will see y'all on the next one.
Later.
Peace.